Then let me see if we're live. I'm pretty sure we are. Uh, um, hope everybody's doing good today. Boy, my voice is something else, isn't it? Looks like we are live. I'll wait for a few people to get in here. We'll get started. Kind of a jumbo comment show a little bit early today for your, what is this, Saturday morning. Yeah, I think all systems are go. I just checked. I'll wait for a few people to get in here and then we'll get started. Air Cooled, good morning, my friend. How are you? You got an awesome channel, Air Cooled. The car show stuff is absolutely amazing. I wished I lived someplace where we had car shows like that on a weekly basis. Pretty freaking awesome. Russell, welcome. Ms. Libby, welcome to you. Wait for a few more people to get in here, and then we'll get started with the comment show. I've got some doozy comments this week, and I haven't even looked at the inappropriate comments, so it should be pretty fun. But we're going to go through 2 weeks of comments. That's why I skipped last week. I had some stuff to do, but we're going to go through all the comments this week and last week's comments, so it should be a rollicking good time. Now, I will tell you, I did delete a couple of comments that were, super trolly. I don't mind if you have a constructive criticism. As a matter of fact, I've got a couple of those comments that I'll be going over, and it should be a ton of fun for you all. ATL Auditor, welcome. And Stephen Mazur, welcome, my friend. All right, we're good to go. Let's go ahead and get started. I got a wonderful, beautiful mod in there, so I think we should be good to go, and more people will join as we go on here. But let's get started. I'll hit you guys with the Sanford. All right, welcome everybody to the MLH Comment Show for the 17th of September, 2022. Yesterday was Bernie B's birthday, so I want to make a special mention of that to her again. But in all actuality, we're celebrating next week. We're going to Vegas next week, which you guys can look forward to. A little bit of content with a very special guest. It's going to be freaking awesome. So let's continue with the comment show. This show is all about you guys and the comments that you leave me. It's a little bit too much to type back to all of you, so I thought I'd talk back to all of you. So why don't we go ahead and start in on the comments here. This is my YouTube, what do they call it? YouTube Studio page, where you can see all the comments and analytics and all that, behind the scenes stuff. But let's get started at the bottom here. Again, this is 2 weeks of comments, so we're going to go through them as quickly as possible. Also, I will be answering any questions that you all have for me in regards to what I do and what happened during these past couple of weeks. Normally it's just a week, but I've been so busy lately that I had to combine 2 weeks into one, so this is it. So let's get started here. Witchy Bitchy Nikki commented on last comment show. I love you guys, and we love you too, Nikki. Thank you very much. Jonathan Mazzilli says, I was sitting here thinking about a song that would best represent the 1A community, and I find myself in a toss-up between 1, Lean on Me, 2, We're Not Going to Take It, 3, FTP by NWA, or the good old 4 national anthem? I think it might be a poll situation, and perhaps someone has a better suggestion. So what do you guys think? 1 for Lean on Me, 2 for We're Not Gonna Take It, 3 for Fuck the Police by NWA, and 4 the national anthem. Or do you guys have a different suggestion in chat? Everybody, let me know in these comments. Anon Mouse, welcome. And also I saw Unindoctrinated, welcome. Thank you for being here. I don't think I missed anybody else. Okay, we're good to go. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about a good song to represent the 1A community. Modern Retro Radio says, there's a reason that 22 soldiers and veterans commit suicide on a daily basis. The U.S. foreign policy has absolutely nothing to do with protecting our freedoms. It's about stealing natural resources and other companies or other corporate initiatives at the expense of millions of innocent civilians globally. We need to stop saying thank you for your service to military people. We need to be saying, I'm sorry this happened to you. Soldiers sign up for the right reasons, but there's nothing right about their deployments. I think I agree with that for the most part, Modern Retro Radio, but the fact that these people were brave enough to sign up to put their lives on the line, even if it's for nefarious causes, is a big cause for me to thank them for their service. But I do agree with your points, no doubt. Let's move on here. McDonald says, I ate an asada burrito watching the comment show. Great job, MLH. Hey, nothing wrong with asada burritos. They're pretty tasty. So thank you for watching while you were eating your burrito, McDonald. I Work for God says, and this was on my update about my car. I had to try to get my car in shape for the trip to Vegas. Your vehicle is your tool in this job. Keeping your tool in tip-top shape saves money in the long run. Not being able to work gives time to reflect and recharge. Both you and the car are important to the work at hand. Remember to take care of them both. Those are important messages. I Work for God, because the car is my tool. I mean, that's what I use to get around, to do what I do, and if I don't have that, I can't do what I do. So yeah, I agree with that. LG Michoacan is in Mexico. Go back and record him again. This was in response to my Aurora Library employee meltdown, the famous Chatio video. I would, Michoacan, but the guy was fired. So, I mean, there's no recording him again. And nor, you know what, to be honest with you, I think I would be overly cautious in doing so, because the guy is unhinged. If you guys saw that video, I mean, he was just really upset, threw a water bottle, which by the way, I still have a memento. I have a little piece of shard from that water bottle that Chatio broke. So, it's one of those things. Matthew King, welcome on in. Let's see what else we got here. Anybody in there that I missed? I don't think I missed anybody. I think we're good to go. All right, here we go. Let's move on to I can't believe the Mustachioed missed this comment, but the Mustachioed did a series on the Pistachioed, which, by the way, tomorrow the Mustachioed will be interviewing the Pistachioed, and if that sounds confusing, it is. But look forward to that tomorrow on the channel. It's going to be a ton of fun. The Mustachioed will be, doing his thing. No way Pistachio car looks like one of JC and the Will Warriors vehicle. Could it be the Mustachioed and Pistachioed is JC and his father from the 80s cartoon, just in case you're wondering? And then he left a link to the intro. I mean, it's a possibility, McDonald. I don't know. The Mustachioed is nefarious, so, Okay, Polly left some eyeballs. Biggie and Bean has a great channel. She does stained glass windows. If you guys aren't sub to Biggie and Bean, make sure you do so. She's always smiling. If you guys know Harry Nuts, Big and Bean is Harry Nutt's daughter, and she's awesome. She's every bit as effervescent as Harry Nuts is, and it's just awesome to see her do her work. All right, moving on the hot tub homeless outreach video I did with Bernie B. King Solomon said Mexican long hair and Bernie. What's up? What's up, King Solomon? Thank you for watching that video. Raymond Kennan said Bernie B. Big Gulp Cup. Sonic Cup's no good for wee time. Wee time. That's in reference to Bernie B always having to pee. He's like, make sure and get the big gulp cups. They work better. Okay, appreciate that tip there, Raymond. I'll make sure and pass that along to her. King Solomon gave the thumbs up for the Friends and Code post that I put. Friends and Code was kind enough to donate some money, which was really cool, and couldn't come at a better time. Friends and Code is a steady light post for the 1A community. Thank you very much, Leslie, for your comment. Fabulous seeing you here. That came from Lady Justice Liberty Press, whom I met probably 2 weeks ago. She's a lovely lady, does good work. So obviously sub to Lady Justice. She's pretty awesome. Excalibur says Friends in Code is a great hermano, which means brother. So thank you for that, Excalibur. Big and Bean says MLH, thanks so much for the support. Can't wait to start your project. Yeah, when I get back from Vegas, Bean, I will definitely email you, and we will, work out details. She just does really good stained glass work, and I think it's pretty awesome. Let's see. I don't think a joint recording outing with the Mustachioed and the Pistachioed is going to work out. I don't know, Non-Mouse. It's going to happen tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. Ajot, welcome to the chat. Matthew King says Chatio posts YouTube videos pretty regularly. Yeah, I know, Matthew, but he no longer works at the library, so I no longer have use for recording. So him, just hope he goes to get some mental health counseling and gets better. So, it is what it is. Let's move on here. Blue Unicorn says, hey, I haven't emailed you yet, but I want to try to set up a 4-H food for the homeless thing for next year. It's something I do for me, but I'd like to either do it on a large scale or teach others how easy it is to find free food. Anyways, it's work for more than one. I'd like to teach better self-reliance to those that rely on charity. I don't know. Think about it, I guess. Blue Unicorn, if you want to email me, that's fine. Or alternatively, you can do a video and you can send it to me, and I will definitely put it on my channel, because I think that's pretty important to be self-sufficient. Excuse me, I hiccuped there for some reason. DA in Dub A, AZ, welcome. B-Dub AZ, welcome on into chat. Thank you so much for being here. Harry Nutt says, sounds like fun. In response to me telling everybody that I was going to do a jumbo show today. So, where are you, Harry? Harry Nuts has a great channel too, and you know what? His channel's catching momentum. I really dig it. In Stitches says, hi, MLH. What's up, In Stitches? Nice to have you comment, as always. Let's see. On my Goodwill Sunday video, Harry Nutt says, that's a great thing you are doing. Now, this is interesting because this was the video where I went out to do some homeless outreach, and I was battered by a security guard, which I clipped out that video, and I'm sure we'll be talking about in a bit. Matthew King, who's in chat, says, thank you for being awesome, MLH. And this was in response to your donation, Matthew. I always appreciate the donations that you guys give me. And 100% of the donations that I get go back into the community here. So you can always rest assured that I don't spend any of you guys' money on myself. As a matter of fact, Matthew, I still got that money in there. And I haven't transferred it over yet. And purposely, I haven't transferred it to my account because I'm going to Vegas next or this coming week. And I don't want any of that money going into anything over in Vegas. So I purposely held that money back. So, if you donate it to me during my vacation, just rest assured that, none of that money is going to go to the slot machines or something. So I don't even want the appearance of that. So just understand that, I put your guys' money to good use. As a matter of fact, I've got a good idea for what I want to do. I want to do one of two things. I either want to stockpile winter supplies for the homeless people out here, or I want to give it to Regan's charity, which she does really amazing work, Regan Benson. So I think I'm going to have a poll and see what you guys want me to do with the next couple of months donation. So there you go. George Daly says, you're a good man, MLH. Thank you, George. I appreciate you. I always enjoy seeing you in the various chats that I see you in, and that's always appreciated to get cool comments. Jonathan says, good looking out. Some people wish things would change. Others make things change. You, my friend, are the latter 100. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate it. I try to move the needle. It's hard sometimes when you're one of very few people that try to do the right thing. We'll talk about doing the right thing here in a minute as well. I am happy. Welcome. Angel, welcome. Use the dono for Bernie B to get a happy ending. She gets happy endings all the time, Angel. All right. Strange and Unusual says, hell yeah, man. Strange and Unusual is just such a good dude. I love you, dude, man. You're just awesome. All right. Tapatio's Cop Watch says, nice, MLH. Sorry for not stopping by, but I work throughout the day and very rarely get to see anyone a lot. God bless and thank you for your hard work out there. Sad thing about it is that sometimes people just don't appreciate things like that. But much love to all the MLH family. Tapatios, thank you very much for your comment, man. I know you guys are busy, man, and spending time with me sometimes is hard to do. So, but no worries, man. It's the same thing. I mean, sometimes I catch your lives, Tapa. Sometimes I don't. It's the way that it goes. And I don't fault anybody if they can't make it, So it is what it is. Harry Nuts is absolutely out and about this time of day on a weekend, and On Mouse says, yeah, for sure. Harry Nuts is awesome. I love both of those ideas, Unindoctrinated says. Yes, I agree. You're talking about either donating it or stockpiling stuff for the winter. I agree. So like I said, if you guys ever have any extra money and you send it my way, I mean, you can rest assured that it's going to go to the right cause one way or the other. But these next couple of months, I'm going to be saving some money because winters can be pretty brutal out here. So it's a toss-up between myself going out and buying supplies like hand warmers or socks, underwear, stuff like that for homeless people, or giving it to Regan who can do some amazing work through her 501c charity Helping Hands for Dignity. So, it's one of those things. It might be one of those things when I come back, I might do a mod day and all the proceeds go to, Helping Hands or stuff of that nature. So we'll see. Right now I'm focused on Vegas and getting out there, having some fun. Should be a ton of fun with a very special guest. You guys aren't going to believe it. It's going to be cool. Pelone says MLH thumbs up. Thank you very much, Pelone. Always appreciate your comments. Fab Daddy says at 21 minutes, oh my God, sorry I missed this live feed. I do have a life away from YouTube. Fab Daddy, no worries. That's why the videos are always there for you. If you guys miss it, feel free to go back, watch a video or two. It always helps, So there you go. Okay, Matthew King said, looking forward to it, and this was in regards to my post I put about the security guard gone wild. And there's two parts to it. two separate days. One day I went by myself and got battered. The next day I brought KDOT, and I didn't get battered that day, but it was still super interesting. You guys don't miss those videos, so pretty awesome. All right. King Solomon says, MLH, don't worry, it'll be up when you're not so busy. I'm always busy, King Solomon. Today's going to be no exception. The fact that I'm doing this comment show early kind of speaks to that. So, you know. All right. Let's see. McDonald says, we did see the reflection when the car parked up, but also pay attention to the guy that walks in front of your car. He turned while he was on the cell phone. Something about it that was strange. I'll be up when it's ready. Like, seriously, who the heck is that guy? Because no one will come at you in that way, very confrontational way. Not like that unless he knows about you. I don't know why you don't investigate him, MLH. Well, McDonald, I went back the next day because I'm not going to be bullied. You know I got a lot of comments saying that I ran and all this, but for one, the way that this guy was acting the first day, he wanted to get physical with me, and I was in no position to get physical with anybody. I don't play that. It's not. If I can avoid a physical confrontation, McDonald, I will. I'm not. I don't want to end up in jail. And what do you think would have happened? Let's say I had a can of mace, and this guy came up to me and did what he did, and I maced him. I mean, obviously the cops would be called. I don't want to be in jail. That's not the point. I'm useless when I'm in jail, right? I'm much more valuable when I'm out of jail. So I try to stay out of jail. And the cops for sure would have taken me to jail. So what would be the point of any of that? I mean, obviously to protect myself, and I will. But I just avoid the problem. I mean, that's something that 1A auditors could probably learn. I mean, I saw a video, I don't want to say who it was, where somebody in chat was pleading with them to leave because they had already gotten a lawyer's advice, and the cops had already broken the rules and the law, and they didn't want to leave. I'm like, that's the point where you leave. If you got a cop to admit to something that you can prove in court, then you've done your job. Get out of there. Don't get yourself arrested. And that's sound advice that anybody should take if they take up a camera and they want to do some of the same things, like cop watch and audit and all that, which I do way more than that. But don't get arrested is my advice. Supine Calamute. On my security guard gone wild gave me a few emojis. Thank you very much, Supine, for watching the video. Oh my, she says. Yes, it is pretty concerning when a security guard wants to get physical. So there you go. All right. What's True says, gosh dang, dude, I hope you're filing a complaint. I did call the company, What's Truth, but if you saw the follow-up video, the security guard gone wild part 2, you would find out that the superiors don't care for that company. So Taipan23 says, well, he was the one trespassing. I was not trespassing, Taipan. You are allowed to park in businesses, all right? I parked at a unoccupied building, and I took less than a minute to go hand sandwiches and water to a person that had half a leg in a wheelchair. So I don't see where you're coming from with the trespassing thing. And how can you be so inhumane that you would want to trespass somebody for handing food to a homeless, disabled person? I don't understand. And I wasn't trespassed that day, so there was no trespassing. He never told me to leave. So there you go. Irish Rover, welcome. Secret Agent Man, welcome. And 357 Sig Beats 9mm, welcome, guys. Really appreciate it. Non-Mouse says, that security guy is a psycho with a complex. No doubt. No doubt, a Non-Mouse. That guy was crazy. I hope he does, too. It'll just go right in the trash where it belongs. Well, Stratos, I know you're a troll too. Thank you for watching the video, though. Um, it would go in the trash. It doesn't belong in the trash. It belongs in this guy's personnel record, but it's not even worth doing because, like I said, they don't care anyways. Matthew King says, way to put him in his place, MLH. I believe that guy works for Simpleton Security. And I couldn't agree more with you, Matthew. Taipan the Troll says, who was the one that ran away? I didn't run away, Taipan. I just don't like confrontation, and I'm not going to put myself in any type of danger. Did you want me to stay there? I mean, what did you want me to do? Did you want me to beat the guy up? I mean, I'm pretty sure I could have taken the guy. Did you want me to mace him? I could have did that. But like I said, I probably would have ended up in a jail cell, and I probably would have won that case because I did nothing wrong there, right? I didn't see anybody run. I saw somebody lose their cool and put their hands on somebody. Yep, that's exactly right, Matthew. And I didn't run. I got in my car and I left to avoid getting into any more confrontation. So there you go. Another troll, Gear Malugan, says, angry cameraman alert. I didn't get angry until he started in on me. You know, here's the thing that people didn't hear, right? When I was outside the car, I tried to explain it on camera. But think about this. The very first thing this security guard said was, so you're enabling these people, huh? What kind of statement is that? What kind of person are you? You're enabling. All I did was hand a sandwich and a bottle of water to a homeless guy that had half a leg in a wheelchair and his friend. That's what I did. Me angry? No. I got angry when he started battering my camera. That I did get angry for. And the evidence is right on camera, so you can see for yourself. Strange and Unusual says, that guy's the guy who cries that I skate Walmart's parking lot at the edge where no one parks. He's a crybaby. He is a crybaby, and I proved it the next day too. Cajun Randy gave me some thumbs up. Thank you very much, Cajun Randy. Matthew says you were out there helping homeless people, and that commenter wants to call you an angry camera person. That's ridiculous. It certainly is. It certainly is. He's a troll. Of course he wanted you to say. See, that's the thing. I'm smarter than the trolls, guys. I'm not going to put myself in a situation where, you know, the cops were called and then I get put in jail. What would be the point of that? The Haglin on my Let's Ride video says, why is it a saintly activity to feed the homeless 2 days out of 365 on Thanksgiving and Christmas, and you're looked down on for doing that every day? The news coverage on those 2 days highlighting some celebrity or official with a ladle turns my stomach every year. To see, look at me, narcissistic philanthropist, sure don't give me any warm fuzzies. Don't let anyone stop you from enabling others to have a better day, to add a bit of brightness to their day, fill bellies, and quench thirst. The misconceptions rooted in so many people's mind blows me away. The absolutes some speak in, homeless are a danger, homeless want to be on the streets, all homeless are drug addicts or alcoholics. Do those elements exist? Sure, but they also exist with those who are housed. I would venture to say the likelihood of being accosted by someone in the capacity of authority is greater than that of a homeless person on average. I prove that all the time. All the times. Thank you, Haglin, for a very thoughtful comment. I prove that almost all the time, Haglin. I've never once had an aggressive homeless person try to put their hands on me or berate me for giving them food and water. But always it's the security guards or the police that look down on me for what I do. So I couldn't have put it better, Haglin. Thank you for your very, very thoughtful comment. Smeghead says, time for a call flood. I don't think it would have mattered with this company for front range, Smeghead, but you people are free Americans. They can do what they need to do. And then Taipan, the troll, says, and that's a crime. It absolutely is not a crime, Taipan, to call and voice your complaints. Stratos says, good idea. Auditor Chauncey Dragonfire's followers did that once In a similar case, all Chauncey got from that was a lengthy prison term and 5 years of probation. Well, here's the thing, Stratos. I know I've been getting a lot of troll comments. The thing is, what would I have done? I didn't ask anybody to call. If people want to call, they can do so. And if I put the number out there, I'm not forcing anybody to call. I would have not gotten any prison term or probation or anything like that. I would have, if I would have been arrested that day, it would have been a farce. And I know people would have stepped up, got me out of jail, right? And I would have fought it until the charges were dismissed, and or this guy was put in handcuffs because he put his hands on me, not the other way around. See, I think you mistake. I didn't commit a crime that day. The security guard committed a crime. So there you go. Matt Wolford says, 2 hours late, but I'm with you, Min, now with the homeless outreach with KDOT. Thank you, Matt, for watching that video. Really appreciate it. Matt Walford says, you have a good heart, man. Much respect globally. Thank you very much. He also says, commanding officer sounds like another corporate militia to me. Okay, now this is in response to the video I did the next day where we went, I took KDOT out there because I'm like, look, this guy's unhinged. I don't feel comfortable with him at all. I'm going to go and do what I do, but I want backup this time, And sure enough, he didn't even get out of his car this time. He had his unhinged, quote, commanding officer yell up a storm. I don't know if you guys saw that video, but that's another priceless video. Polyglocks in chat. What's up, Polyglocks? Nice to have you, sir, in here. Let's see. What else we got in here? Thank you for putting that link in there, Polly. Really appreciate it. Matt Walford says, that man is so aggressive. Hope he does not carry a firearm. I don't think he has a firearm, Matt, which I agree with you. He's 100% one of those guys that would have used it on me if you know what I'm saying. So again, thank you for the comments, Matt. Really appreciate it. Compassion is not inherent in some when the dollar drives their ambitions. No doubt, Matt. No doubt. Good observation. That's what I wondered. That's the enabler Muppet. Yeah. See, I mean, you get it, Matt. No doubt. You're a compassionate man. Sympathy is a feeling for someone's struggle. Empathy is a feeling to join the person in their suffering. Compassion is what you exercise by helping without jeopardizing your safety, as the empathetic may. I'm all of the above, Matt. Like I truly am an empath. I do join in the suffering every day that I do the runs, the homeless outreach runs. I can't help but put myself in these people's suffering, and I tear up sometimes, and I feel for these people. I am compassionate as well. I do have the empathy and the sympathy. All of the above, Matt. That's why I mention it on a day-to-day basis. It's the cross I bear, the burden I bear, and I know there's others out there that feel the same way and take it upon themselves to put that burden on their shoulders, and I do it every time I go out there. Matt says corporate governments, KDOT. Hope I got the name right. It's KDOT, not K. I mean, I don't think he'd be offended if you called him K-Dog, but it's KDOT. And make sure you sub to KDOT, Matt. He's got a great channel. People are people all over. Governments are governments. Corporations. Yeah, we definitely live in a corporate-run society, an oligarchy, if you will, Matt. Am I the only one watching now? Oh, well. Yeah, I think you joined in late, Matt. No worries, man. I had a little trouble at the end of that, with the area I was in on that live. It was just not working. I have free range like a good egg. Glad you have another kind soul with you today. That security punk was hesitant today. Brothers in arms, a PC. I noticed that too, Matt. When I brought Kate out, he didn't even get out of his car. With just me, of course he gets out. All right, Jose G on the security guard gone wild video says, "What are you doing on my property?" Which is what this guy says. Fake ass top flight security guard puffing up as he got out of his vehicle like he was going to do something, touching your camera is assault, correct? Actually, here in Colorado, Jose G, it's considered battery. I didn't think it was worth it to call the police. Because I would have ended up in jail for some nonsense and, whatever. Judy LaPointe says, no, it's not. Well, you're right, Judy. I know you wanted to be a troll to Jose G. It's not assault, it's battery. You cannot just, try to bat somebody's, camera out of their hand. It's not, it's not right. Irish Rover says, I don't know what your state laws are, but you need to carry something, pepper may spray, etc. It'll help keep you safe out there, bud. Irish Rover, I normally do. I know you're in chat as well. Caucasian, nice to have you in there. Caucasian Sasquatch. Gimmickless. Yeah, it's capitalism. Absolutely gimmickless. It is capitalism. Pepper Brooks, nice. Which stream are we supposed to be on? Either or, Pepper. This is the main one. I know I flipped the switch on the other one. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that next show. But thanks for being here, Pepper. Knowledge is power. Thank you for being in here, buddy. Fab Daddy, thank you for being in here. Thank you so much. If you're on the other one, Pepper, tell people to come to this one. I think this is the main one. So, sorry for having two streams going concurrently. I don't know what the heck that is, but they're both there. If you're listening on one and I'm not responding to you, go to the other one and I'll respond to you. I didn't know your state laws are, but you need. I normally do carry pepper spray, Irish Rover, but I had just given it to my son because I thought it was important for him to have it. It'll help keep you. I agree, and that's why I normally keep it. Taipan 23, the troll, says then he would be up on assault charges. That's not true. I probably would have been arrested for assault, but I definitely would have gotten out of those charges because I was simply defending myself if I did do that. But I thought better of it. I thought I should just get in my car and leave because that guy was unhinged. Matthew King says, why are you yelling? I totally agree. Taipan is an angry troll, so... trolls got to do what they do, Matthew. You know what I'm saying? Hawk fan. Oh, I knew this day was coming. I didn't even hit you with the Seahawks during the live. You were dealing with the dork. Don't think I wasn't going to go all day without mentioning it, though. Yes, Hawk fan, bask in the glory of your Seahawks. They did beat the Broncos by some weird miracle. 2 fumbles at the 1-yard line. Anyways, all seriousness, though, you continue to inspire myself and others to be the difference in someone's day, and I thank you for that, sir. Enjoy Vegas. You guys deserve it. Thank you very much, Hawk fan. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody in chat. You guys are really, really awesome. I can't say enough about you guys. We were having fun over there, Secret Agent Man. Really? Well, if you're listening and you're on that other stream and I'm not acknowledging you, thank you guys so much. Come over to the other one. Everybody is on the other stream, so I'll take care of that problem next comment show for sure. Outlaw Audits gave me some strength emojis. Thank you very much. Pepper Brooks, who's in chat, says you guys knocked it out of the park with this one. I mean, the screaming that man was doing because you didn't respect his authority was insane. I missed the live. It was crazy, Pepper. And by the way, Pepper, you missed seeing your cart on camera, too. I made sure and used your cart on that one, too. So thank you, Pepper. I really appreciate you. King Solomon, awesome, bro, he says. Thank you very much. Gimmickless, who's in chat as well, says, hey man, check with PTP. He went through some stuff tonight. I am in close contact with PTP. I know what he went through, Gimmickless, and it was crazy. PTP had a great stream, and he got put in handcuffs that night, but he did the right thing. He didn't resist. He was put in handcuffs for absolutely no reason, and there will be a lawsuit incoming on that one, so stay tuned on that. He went to the doctor right after, like the emergency room, and you could see his wrists were sprained, like his right wrist, I think, was sprained. You could see the marks from where the handcuffs went on. I mean, those cops roughed him up. So Lawsuit incoming. Jose G gave me some emojis. Thank you very much, Jose G. Strange and Unusual says, ah, yes, another journey with the dynamic duo MLH and KDOT. Now it's a party. At 9:15 of the homeless outreach video, this is 1,000% why I didn't stay long in the military nor in the security industry. I'm sorry, I have morals, and being an asshole to random people isn't my mission. I want to use that clip, what KDOT just said at 33:38. Strange and Unusual, feel free to clip out what you need, but you know, you got my permission. Curious Bunny says, sorry, missed you, buddy. No worries, Curious Bunny. I know you're overseas, so the times don't always match up with, stuff, so no worries. Thank you for watching the video, though. Smeghead says, commanding officer? LOL. Yeah, it's really interesting on that Security Guard Gone Wild Part 2 video. They called their superiors commanding officers like the military, Smeghead says, call Flood. Feel free to call Front Range or not. I'm not suggesting that you do or don't. You are free Americans. Let them know how you feel about those videos if you are so inclined or not. Let's see. Matthew says, I called and asked if it was a customary for their security guards to scream at the top of their lungs at people. The person responded that it was appropriate in situations where someone was trespassed. That's literally what she told me. So it was plain as day that attempting to file a complaint would be useless because she seemed to not only be aware of the situation, but thought such actions were acceptable. Pathetic security company. I agree, Matthew. It's like I said, what is the point? They're gonna take it and throw it in the trash, and that's sad, you're not supposed to escalate situations. Matter of fact, KDOT was trying to tell these security guards that same. KDOT works in security. He knows how it goes. He knows, so it's the same comment. Yeah. So, it's just one of those things, Matthew. Wandering Frijole, formerly known as Northwest Kentucky. I finally figured it out, Wandering Frijole, after going through comments. Gave me some emojis. Thank you very much. King Solomon says, Rent-A-Cops. Yeah, they're terrible, man. Front Range has some terrible security guards. Judy LaPointe says, here's a comment I wanted to get to you guys and I want to address. This is another trolley comment. You are on private property and the security guard is allowed to tell you to leave. Here's the thing. Let me address that, Judy LaPointe. Number one, in that first video, that guy never told me to leave. The first thing, matter of fact, just think about this. The first thing he said to me was, so you're enabling these guys, huh? That's what he told me. You didn't hear that, but that's exactly what he told me. All right? So was I on private property? Yes. But here's the thing. I can park there. What if I wanted to have lunch at the Chipotle there? Or the Domino's across the way? Or any number of businesses that I have a right to be there for, Judy LaPointe. Then she goes on here. That is his job to protect the property. What was he protecting it from? Was I going to throw sandwiches and water at the businesses? And then here's the other point that I want to address too. You ran the stop sign too. You just can't do whatever you want. There are laws out there. He was doing his job. No, he was not, Judy. And okay, there were two comments saying that I ran the stop signs. All right, I did rolling stops. Right. The first one was inside the parking lot. So you can't even make the argument there. There's no laws broken there, right? And the second one that was on the street, I did my due diligence. There was nobody coming, and I did a rolling stop there too. So go ahead, Judy, I tell you what, go ahead and turn that video into the authorities and see what they tell you. Feel free. All right, here's another Judy LaPointe gem, guys. All right, he's not being rude. He's doing his job. He was totally being rude, Judy. You don't just go up to someone and start barking at them, right? There's a way of handling business, right? If you want to do this, you need permission to be on private property. I don't need permission to be on private property, Judy. You mean to tell me that if you go to Walmart, you need to go in to the Walmart and ask permission to park there? Get the hell out of here. What's wrong with you, Judy LaPointe? Go to the city or the police and get permission to do it on city property. It's that simple. Go to the press if they won't let you do it, but you can't just commander someone's private property for your use. Be smart before you are arrested. You can't help anyone if you are in jail. That part I agree with, but no part of what I did could have landed me in jail, Judy. Not once did they ask me to leave. Even the second day, there was no direct order to leave. So there you go. Kelly C says, be careful. They overanalyze our comments, even if they are well-meaning. Very good advice, though. Kelly C, the only part of that comment that was in any way useful is the last part. You can't help anyone if you're in jail. But there'd be no way I'd be in jail. But thanks for trolling, going into my comments. Smeghead says that's why they left. I did leave. There was a point where it was close to them asking us to leave, and KDOT and I thought better of it, and KDOT took the car over to Walmart. So there you go. Nothing we did was wrong. Very rude security, Bill O'Wright says, yes, indeed. And then D-Man, another troll, says, nope, very rude frauditor. Here's the thing. I wasn't auditing anything there, D-Man. I was there simply handing out food and water to less fortunate people. You should try to do that one day. You might feel better about yourself. Jesse Sepulveda says, Mexican long hair just park in a public parking area, then they can't tell you anything. Giving is not the same thing as selling. You don't need a permit. See, I had other people tell me that too. Yeah, the security guards were saying, you need a permit, to do what you're doing. I don't need a permit to hand out food to people at all, ever. All right, I'm a free American. I don't need to go to the government and grovel and beg for a permit to hand out food to people. Judy Deep Throats Boots, Polly says, yes, I totally agree. Lucinator, welcome on in. Irish Rover, Judy Licks Boots, exactly. Damon, welcome, my friend. Welcome on in. Thank you for being in here. If I missed you, I do apologize. I don't think I missed anybody, but thank you very much. Wandering Frijole, a.k.a. Northwest Kentucky's in here, bud. Welcome. Let's see. John Doe, how can you tell the difference between a YouTuber and an auditor? YouTuber won't talk about politics. In some cases, that's true, John Doe. People almost never say, please leave. Yeah, see, I mean, what up, Midwest Transparency? Nice to have you in there. All right. So let's continue on here. Unindoctrinated says, these guys are ridiculous. I couldn't agree with you more. Unindoctrinated. That one commanding officer that was yelling was just something else, man. Like, he was unhinged, man. That guy's going to have a heart attack sometime soon. Sherry, here's another one, guys. Sherry says, it is illegal to give or distribute food on private property or the public streets. I have a license and know the law well. You are completely wrong. No, Sherry, you are completely wrong. It is not illegal to hand out food for free to people at all. 100. So you can want it to be your way, but it's just not that way. Strange Unusual says, Adventures of K-Dot Mexican Longhair. Someone should make a comic of you all. Feel free to do so, Strange. Nez Lover gives me some emojis. Thank you for watching the video, Nez. Appreciate you. Canada is watching, my good buddy. Says, good interaction for sure. Okay. For the first time on my channel, I put out a video with an actual good interaction with some cops, guys. I was shocked. I could not believe it. This was in District 6, no less. And you guys can see it. It was refreshing. Do I think that's how they act all the time? No, I do not. But hey, at least it's a start. Matt Wolford says, well done. That's how easy it should be. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. We went up, well, K-Dot and I got out of the car. We saw that there was no traffic stop there. There was a guy in the back of the car. We went up to the cops. I asked, hey, do you mind telling me what happened? They told me the whole deal. This guy broke a window, and they were just waiting to see if the business wanted to press charges. The end. And then we left. That was it. That's the way it should always be. I mean, it was nice and refreshing to have a good interaction. All right. Here's another troll comment. Gabriella Ornelas on the Security Guard Gone Wild Part 2. You were dismissed and did the drive of shame. No, Gabrielle Ornelas. Once they told us to leave, we left because I didn't want any. And by the way, I did not leave. I stayed there and I did what I needed to do. I handed out a ton of food that day. So I was not dismissed. You're mistaken. But thank you for watching the video, Gabriella Ornelas. I'm looking forward to more troll comments. Pallone says, great job, MLH and KDOT. Keep up the great work. And the cops were nice. Yes, they were, for a change. So there we go. Howard County Observer gave me some emojis. Thank you very much, Howard County. Jack Brown says, there's no such thing as a good cop or person for that matter. Only Yahweh is good. There are some people in this earth that are good, Jack. I slightly disagree with you there. As far as the good cop thing, I've yet to meet a good cop. I know these cops were nice that day, but what do they have in their personnel records? You know what I'm saying? I mean, just because they were nice on this day doesn't mean that they shot somebody or did something nefarious in their past or going to do it in the future. So, All right, let's go to the held for review comments. I'm not going to keep you guys here that much longer. Jose G says, weak-ass security guards on a power trip. The commanding officer can shut down can shut the F up for real. Screaming and yelling on the phone could be a regular Joe claiming he's the commanding officer. Yeah, I know. All right, let's look at the hidden comments. Let's look at those. Let's see if we got any hidden ones. All right, here's a I'm going to delete some of these guys because I don't like negativity. It's one thing to be critical and come up with thoughtful comments that, like the comment that Judy LaPointe said about me not stopping at the stop sign. It's a rolling stop. So, it's, with nobody going, you can do that and be perfectly legal. Jay Carr says, you are completely wrong and a parasite on society. That's easily going to be removed because, that's really negative, Jay Carr. I'm not a parasite. If I'm out there doing something that you wish you could do, handing out food and water to people does not make me a parasite. As a matter of fact, I think that puts me on a completely different level than you, Jay Carr. And I don't normally toot my own horn, but I know I'm a better person than you. So there you go. Sherry says, when I got my food license, I received a book that very clearly said I cannot give food to the homeless. If I do, I have my license revoked. Here's the thing, Sherry. I'm not bound by your license. I don't go and get licensed to do the right thing, right? And nowhere in Colorado law is it illegal to give a homeless to hand another human being food and water. So that's just super ridiculous. And then she calls me an idiot here. You see, idiot, there are some bad people that give tainted food. But again, with all your greasy, nasty Mexican hair in the way, for sure you would make them sick. DJ Loser and another black man who couldn't make it in life. See, I'm actually going to block you from the channel, Sherry. What you do when you insult my friends and you insult me, and very racist comments, by the way, Sherry, you get blocked from the channel. So see you later, Sherry. You'll never see another comment from her, unless she makes a sock account, in which case you'll get blocked again. Stupid security, Pallone says. I don't know why that comment got blocked, Pallone, but it did. Okay, Sherry again. I'm gonna block her comment. Calling me idiots and morons. I mean, you're just an angry person, Sherry. So see you later. Asshole security turd, Mr. Bean says. Yes, exactly. Sherry again. Let's see. I'm not even gonna read this one. I think I'm just gonna delete it. Let's see. Wow. Totally racist. See you later, Sherry. And by the way, Sherry said, we Americans don't need Mexicans like you in this country. By the way, Sherry, I was born here. I'm full on American. I know that irks you, and you're a racist piece of shit. We should put you on. We should put you and all your racist friends on an island somewhere and get your fucking parasite ass out of the country. So that's how I feel about that. All right. Freedom says, effing scumbag going hard on an old man, and this is where racism is born. This is in response to the Aurora chief threatens a citizen on camera. No, absolutely not. This old man, Freedom Run, is the chief of police, and if he can't handle the public, then what is he doing? I'm going to go ahead and approve that comment. I'm going to give you a chance, Freedom Run. I know you'll be back. Let's see. Oh, okay. Matthew was just schooling Taipan. All right. Let's see. What else do we got? Think we're good there. There's no more comments. Let's go back to the publish just to make sure. No more. Okay, cool. Let me go to the mentions, and then I'm going to go through your guys' comments. Oh, boy. Here we go. Aztec Ninja at it again mentions me. Thanks for bringing your trolls to my chat, Aztec Ninja. It just dries up my numbers. It's pretty awesome. Rick Crude is another piece of crap, man. God, that guy is something else, man. Nice to see that you're still alive, Rick Crude. You want to talk about a scammer. K-Dot mentioned me. American Amy mentioned me. Thank you so much. Supine Calamute mentioned me. Thank you very much. Sasquatch mentioned me. Car Thief News. Thank you guys so much for putting the videos out there. What else? Yeah, you are a cult leader, Aztec Ninja. That guy's something else, man. He cracks me up. Horizon City mentioned me 2 weeks ago, and that's about it. Okay. Let's go through the comments here. Your guys' comments. I know I'm a little bit backed up. NJ Watchman, welcome to the channel. I'm going to go back here. MLH just proved my point. What are you talking about, John Doe? Pinak Son Pinak. Wandering Frijole says. What else do we got here? Charity is a right, Secret Agent Man says. Absolutely. Otherwise churches wouldn't even exist, right, Sam? Thank you to the mods that posted the link. Gimmickless says shame. Suffer for your victimless crimes, Gimmickless says. Exactly. So stupid. What a penny made of. Dirty copper, Secret Agent Man says, yeah. Just going through the comments here, y'all. You don't have to stop on private property. Yeah, I mean, they have a right to tell me to leave, which the first day that cop or that security guard never said that. Russell says MLH is the opposite of a parasite. I try to think that, Russell. Penny is largely dirty brass. Yes. Cops are the nicest for not shooting anyone that day, Gimmickless says. Yeah, see, that's my point, Gimmickless. Matthew says MLH doesn't have a license. Exactly. Under the 13th Amendment, you don't have to have to contract with anyone, including the state. See, that's the thing, Matthew. She's bound, to the government when she gets her license. I don't need to do that. You should report that comment. Lucinator said, no, Lucinator, I just ban him. You know what I'm saying? Racist shitbag. Polly says, absolutely. So rude and racist. Undoctrinated, definitely racist. I think they have public access right in the parking lot. Security had zero reason for the interaction to begin with. Observe and report, rent-a-cop. Absolutely, Frijole. F. Sherry. Heffa. Ms. Livy, that's funny. Does she know this is Native America? Matthew says, yes. Let's see here. Who'd you vote for? Tell us you're not a YouTuber. Who did you vote for? John Doe, what are you trying to say? I don't really understand. Proud of my Native American heritage, Ms. Libby says. So there you go. So just an interesting couple of weeks, guys. Make sure you check out those security guard vids if you haven't already. They're pretty unhinged, So anyways, all right, let's talk about what's going to go on this week. You probably won't see any more videos from me until probably Thursday. I got final preparations to make for Vegas. Sorry, I'm hiccuping for some reason. I don't know, that's really weird. So starting Wednesday, I'll be on the road Wednesday. I don't think I'll be doing any videos, on the road. But you never know, so be on the lookout for that. Thursday is my first full day in Vegas, so there will be special guests. It's going to be so awesome. You guys are going to really love it. What else? So starting Thursday, I will have some content out, some static videos, a couple of lives with special guests. I'm not going to reveal who it is. I mean, if you guys have been paying attention to the channel, you might figure it out. If not, just enjoy the week. It's going to be a week of fun. We're going to celebrate Bernie B's birthday in Las Vegas this year. So, I mean, her birthday was yesterday, but, we're going to do it Vegas style. So make sure that you check it out. And, you should MLH so we can see the Rocky Mountains. Here's the thing, Kip. While I'm going through, I would normally do that to show you guys some of the beautiful, Rocky Mountains, but it's going to be completely dark. So, Auditor Awards is debating over you. Vote coming in, and we have debates about Colorado audit. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what the debates are, John Doe. I mean, I am who I am. What's the difference between a YouTuber and an auditor? YouTubers won't talk politics. Who did you vote for? I think that's kind of personal, John Doe. I'm neither Republican or Democrat, if that helps you. And I never tell people who I vote for. So, Chile is winning the Colorado contest. That's amazing, John Doe. Chile is, wow. Chile's something else. The fact that you have Chile winning that, John Doe, says something about your polling. Yeah, I don't discuss politics on my channel, and I definitely don't tell anybody who I vote for. Like I said, I'm neither a Democrat nor a Republican, nor should anybody else be either of those parties. I think both of those parties are trash. So the two-party system in the United States is absolutely ridiculous. So, it is what it is. All right. So yeah, Kip. As far as showing you guys the Rocky Mountains, I would, but it's totally dark, so you're not gonna really be able to see anything. I mean, Utah's pretty as well, but the signal's kind of hit or miss from here to Vegas. So it is what it is. But you rest assured, Kip, when I get into Vegas, you guys will see Vegas from my point of view, and we're going to have lots of fun. So, it is what it is. So, let's see. Fatty Daddy. Fab Daddy, that's funny. I voted for Joe Jurgensen, Matthew King says. There you go. All right. Okay, this is what to expect this week, guys. Tomorrow, the Mustachioed is going to be interviewing the Pistachioed, if you can believe that. So I don't know exactly what time tomorrow. Just be on the lookout for that. Let's see, Monday and Tuesday, I'm not sure I'm going to be doing much of anything. I might do a homeless outreach video on Monday, time permitting. I mean, I do have some stuff some loose ends to take up before I go to Vegas. So Monday might be the only day that you guys see a video until Thursday. Tuesday is going to be prep day, so there's not going to be anything on Tuesday. Wednesday I'm going to be on the road, and of course Thursday major fun begins. So you guys can expect at least a couple videos from out there, and at least 1 or 2 lives from Vegas. I mean, this is a vacation, so I don't want to take up too much of the vacation time with YouTube stuff. So did I learn the game of craps yet, Fab Daddy? No, I'm hesitant, Fab Daddy. I'm really hesitant. So there you go. Hey, John Doe, if you open that poll to my channel, I'm pretty sure I know who people will vote for. I don't exactly know the criteria for your awards there, but I'm pretty sure I would win. Let's see. All right. I think that's about it. But anyways, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for being here on the comment show. This is the only way that I feel comfortable. I've got too many comments now to respond individually to them. So what do you guys think of the comment show? Do you like it? Do you want me to continue doing this comment show so I can, interact with you guys in a way that most people don't? I just thought it would be a nice way of getting back to you guys. It's a lot easier to talk than it is to type to every single comment, which I was doing for a while, and I was spending literally hours doing it. So, I do appreciate each and every one of you guys, commenting, sharing, stuff like that, liking the videos, or disliking them and letting me know. I'm not above constructive criticism at all, but when you start in with racist comments about being Mexican and some of that stuff, I mean, that's not going to be tolerated. I don't like drama on this channel. I mean, there's enough drama in the frame for there to be extra drama in the chat, so I try to keep the chats on the level. I don't want any drama at all, at all. So I try to stay out of that nonsense. So I've got too much other things to do than to get involved in it. Thanks, Pepper, for reminding me. If you guys are struggling with your own mental health, please make sure you reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a counselor, psychiatrist, or a psychologist, but I do listen sometimes. That's all that matters. But if you can't wait for my response and you're having a crisis, just remember, somebody out there thinks you're their favorite. Also, there is a national hotline that you can call. You dial 988 into your phone, and you will get connected with a professional that can help you through a crisis in a pinch. If you're not comfortable with talking with someone, you can most definitely use that same 988 number and send a message to it, and you can text somebody, and they will help you out. Also, 1-800-273-530 or oh God, what is it? 5255 is the actual number, but 988 is the I'm so happy that they came out with 988. It's so much easier to remember. 988. So there you go. Damon says, you're a solid cat, MLH. Thank you very much, Damon. Really appreciate it. Bad. I don't have a bad reputation, John Doe. As a matter of fact, I think I have one of the best reputations amongst all auditors, period. And I do something. Look, check this out, John Doe. I do something on my channel, and I know I haven't done it lately, but I do something on my channel that nobody can lay claim to. All right? And I've looked far and wide. I think I am the only guy. I know I'm the only guy in Denver and the only guy in Colorado. I think I'm the only person in the United States that does drone footage of homeless sweeps. So that's something. I'm an innovator, John Doe, and I have no problem saying that. So anyways, I want to thank everybody for joining. I am happy. Matthew King, Polly Glocks, Damon, Pepper, Ms. Libby, John Doe, Kip, Lucinator, Matthew King. I know you're looking forward to who the guest is. It's going to be fun, Matthew King. Let's just put it that way. Unindoctrinated Fab Daddy. Everybody else that was in chat. Nat. Everybody that was in chat. NJ Watchman, Unindoctrinated. Midwest Transparency. I think I mentioned Pepper. Everybody else, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Have a great, safe rest of your weekend, y'all. I'm not going to be producing too much content, but when I can get it out there to you guys, I will get it out to you. But looking forward to Vegas, and I hope you guys can join me on that journey as well. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. See you next. Maybe not next week because I will be in Vegas, but the week after, we'll do it again. Later, everybody. Have a good one.